Chapter 19. Plenty odd crystals. Lin Xiu! Yang Tian was elated when he saw Lin Xiu. Lin Xiu walked over. While returning, he had already realized that he had escaped in the wrong direction. Thus he encountered the high-rank evolved beast. Your luck must be good since you didn't die. Jiang Yi sneered when he saw Lin Xiu. But what he felt strange was that the current Lin Xiu seemed to have a pressuring aura around him, making him feel very uneasy. Could it be that he had grown stronger again? Xu Jian's face became uglier. He hid behind the others and did not walk forward. Lin Xiu, are you all right? Lo Li saw Lin Xiu's tattered clothes, and he did not even have his battle blade. He looked like he had gone through a lot. I'm fine, teacher. Lin Xiu, did you not kill even one evolved beast? Jiang Yi, Lackey, Ye Chu sized Lin Xiu up, and seeing that he had returned empty-handed, he decided to mock him. The others also looked at Lin Xiu. The actual combat test actually had a hidden competition. Those who hunted the most number of evolved beasts and gained the most number of odd crystals were said to be able to earn a prize. This was the non-profit for the actual combat training every year. But if no one had more odd crystal than Jiang Yi, he would be in the first place of the actual combat training. Who said I didn't? Lin Xiu raised an eyebrow and refuted. He took the sack he was carrying on his back down, causing everyone to be surprised. Could it be that everything inside was odd crystals? Impossible. Even the class number 1 in terms of combat strength, the one said to be closest to becoming an official warrior, Jiang Yi, only killed 8 rank 1 evolved beasts and obtained 8 odd crystals. Lin Xiu sneered and opened the sack which contained odd crystals of all sorts of colors. 16 rank 1 odd crystal, 5 rank 2 odd crystals. Everyone's face changed when they heard Lin Xiu holding on to 5 ranks 2 odd crystals. Rank 2 odd crystals could only be obtained by killing rank 2 evolved beast, and more importantly, rank 2 evolved beast had strength equivalent to rank 1 warriors. How could a beginner warrior kill so many of them? Right when they were in shock, Yang Tian rubbed his eyes as he exclaimed, Rank 3 odd crystal? The completely dark green odd crystal made Yang Tian recall something. Could it be that the rank 3 color-changing python was killed by Lin Xiu? That's too much. It was a rank 3 evolved beast. Impossible. That's impossible. Jiang Yi roared in shock. Lin Xiu odd crystals were far more than what he had obtained, especially for the rank 3 odd crystal. This had stabbed into his ego. Teacher Lo, Lin Xiu must have cheated. That's impossible. Ye Chu roared as well. Everyone cast suspicious glares at him as well. Cheated? Why don't you cheat for me to see? Lin Xiu squinted his eyes and glanced at everyone. Everyone immediately became silent when they heard him. The value of a rank 3 odd crystal was something none of them could afford, and no one would be stupid to buy an odd crystal in the actual combat training and competition to cheat. All right, everyone. Results this time exceed my expectation. Let us all return to the pub, said Lo Li. District 820's pub was not an actual pub, but a location to freely deal and accept missions. The pub was extremely huge with many computers around. Through the computers, people could access the Warrior Union website where they could buy information and purchase weapon crystals and so on. But all of this could only be accessed after passing the test. It was a service only for official warriors. Students, all your odd crystals can be sold to the pub boss. Or you can also wait until you've become official warriors and absorb the energy within using cultivation techniques to increase your strength. Lo Li stood in the center and introduced the system to the students, but most of the students choose to sell them. One rank 1 odd crystal was roughly 1,000 union coins. It was very valuable. By selling a few crystals and obtaining 1,000 union coins was sufficient for them to live for a month. You actually have a rank 3 odd crystal? The pub boss was surprised when he saw Lin Xiu's rank 3 odd crystal. He knew that Jinyao Academy students would come annually to train, but he had never encountered a student that was capable of obtaining a rank 3 odd crystal. It was out of his expectations. How much for this? Lin Xiu asked. An odd crystal from a rank 3 color-changing python? This is rarely seen. How about 500,000? The boss thought for a bit before asking. 500,000? All the students had their mouths wide open and when they heard the astronomical amount, 500,000. That was an astronomical amount. Sure. After selling all the wood crystals, Lin Xiu obtained 600,000 more union coins. Although it seemed a lot, Lin Xiu knew that it was far from enough. In the future, when purchasing skill, equipment, and whatnot, he would exhaust far more union coins than that. This few 100,000 was a drop in the ocean for warriors. Aren't they students from class 29? Right at this time, another group of people entered the pub. They were dressed in battle robes that had the same logo of Jinyao Academy. They were obviously from the same school and out for an actual combat training. Class 1, Yang Tian saw and raised his eyebrows. Class 1, hailed as cream of the crop, had peak standards of beginner warriors. It was said that there were a few gifted ones that were already at the standard of official warriors. Just a bunch of trash, why bother about them? As the class monitor, Zhang Yi naturally felt unhappy when he heard their words and clenched his fist. What? Zhang Yi, just based on your strength, you wish to beat me? A boy saw his actions and sneered immediately. He was called Sun Chen and was already in the ranks of official warriors. He was ranked 108 in the Jinyao Academy Combat Strength ranking. This ranking was already extremely powerful amongst the tens of thousands of students in Jinyao Academy. Zhang Yi's expression turned ugly. He was ranked in the thousands and could not fight him at all. So he did not dare say anything. Scram, don't be a hindrance. Right at this time, another disdainful voice rang out from the other side.